That is not far. Enemy approaching.
Make every strike count.
Did I mess up again? 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 Did I mess up again?
This is how it feels.
Let's try this way.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray! The Inheritor, guide my blade! The light, take you!
So this is how it feels.
I'll leave a bruise.
This will hurt.
You won't survive me.
Into the fray! No glory without risk! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This was not part of the plan.
Endure this!
Into the fray! The light, take you! Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Make every strike count. This is not my time yet. Aha! You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
I know what to do. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead.
Now, what is that?
As it should be.
They will break against our resolve.
Let's try this way. This will hurt. I'm wounded. A calculated risk. An expected outcome. Time's not waiting.
You can trust me.
Ready for anything. That is not far. No mistakes.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Calm down. Not dead yet.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll cut you wide open! Ha!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This was not part of the plan.
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood. You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray! No glory without risk!
Endure this!
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll go ahead.
I hope you appreciate this.
I know the way. Focus on the goal. I am prepared. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead.
Save the last one for me.
This should do it. I'm wounded.
Make every strike count.
The light, take you!
This was not part of the plan.
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Into the fray! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Go for their hearts!
won't survive me.
No glory without risk!
I'll cut you wide open!
I know the way.
What do we have here?
I know what to do. No mistakes. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far.
I am helpful, am I not?
Ready for anything. Focus on the goal. I'll go ahead.
Yet another obstacle.
The spirits demand your blood.
The light take you!
Endure this!
You are today's sacrifice. Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
Make every strike count.
Let's try this way. This will hurt.
I'll cut you wide open. The spirits demand your blood.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be.
Can't hide from me.
I am helpful, am I not?
That is not far. Our victory is certain.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
A calculated risk. This should do it.
You are today's sacrifice!
You won't survive me.
Let's try this way.
Go for their hearts!
The light take you!
Endure this!
This will hurt. Time's not waiting. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. No mistakes. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far. I'll go ahead. I know the way. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far.
You know, Lon, you're almost half cute. I can only imagine what the knife of an experienced surgeon could do for you.
That's a great idea. If we find one, we'll also get him to shorten that tongue of yours and take out your poison glands.
I'll go ahead.
Open your heart to me.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered. I know the way. We will be victorious!
I'll cut you wide open!
Make every strike count.
Into the fray!
A calculated risk.
The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
This should do it.
Magritium Turinos.
You won't survive me.
You are today's sacrifice!
The light take you!
Calm down. Not dead yet. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
Into the fray!
Enemy approaching!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Endure this!
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open!
Oh!
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
No reason to pause.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats. Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage. but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. Savamelek is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you've gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way. Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog. It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If he had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this Uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan. It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Nithom. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Lead on!
Focus on the goal. Follow my lead. As it should be. That is not far.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Canabras are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
I'll go ahead. I know the way. Focus on the goal. Follow my lead. As it should be.
By the goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Canabras. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there. The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists. When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Ward Stone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Ward Stone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Canabras will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world. I see that you had a difficult journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us. Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison. Most people in Canabras think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Canabras hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Canabras. The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial armies. The Ward Stones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras Obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss. The demons have long laid siege to Canabras, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Ward Stone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Dascari has gone, but the Ward Stone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The Ward Stone should have burned his filthy hide!
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why. That's the spirit! You, take Anevia to the rear! The rest of you with me!
That stupid locust. I'm not prepared for this.
Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Canabras can be said to be safe right now.
That's right. Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
That is not far. Ready for anything.